Is bad breath a weird leadership tactic? They are probably just unhygienic. Is it coffee breath or another smell? Do they have visible plaque on their teeth? Does their tongue look yellow or white? It should be a deep red-pink color. That's not normal. Maybe you just work in an industry where people don't have time to drink water. Working as a chef, every boss or executive chef I had before working for myself had the worst coffee breath or stunk of alcohol from the night before. To the point I regularly chew gum out of paranoia. It was my breath, and so it will never be my breath. Old men are often bosses. Old men often have bad breath. I've noticed a similar trend. I assume it's just a personality trait. They drink a lot of coffee and focus so much on work they don't focus on personal hygiene. Not every boss, but I notice it on the pushy bosses. They get too close and breathe all in your space. I didn't even notice this until you said it, but I have also had several bosses with bad breath in both blue-collar and white-collar jobs. Interesting. Probably no one around willing to tell them they stink. Or they are pulling a Steve Jobs. Do they also have a penchant for black turtlenecks and neglecting their children? I had a boss I really did not like. When she had a booger hanging out her nose or something stuck in her teeth, I never said a word. I find people who don't have their tonsils out usually have bad breath. There are medications that cause odor, and they are more often taken by older people. I don't work in the medical field, so maybe someone else can chime in with more information. That's the Lyndon Johnson method. Could just be a combination of cigarettes, coffee, and not drinking enough water. It's an unusual people-repelling technique. Keeps away unnecessary people. Where do you work? Have you moved around? They are not drinking enough water. This way they don't have to use the bathroom as often, which sets a bad example. Plus no small talk while in the bathroom. I've never had a boss that was really into fitness, eating and drinking properly. It's probably coffee. Yikes. If you could control others by cutting off your arm, would you do it? I think if this is their best method, they are not as great of a leader as they think. The first one who does is the one who will receive the next promotion and eventually become that guy's chief lieutenant. Seriously, are bosses that insecure these days? I would much rather have an employee tell me that than a customer, client, wife, or girlfriend. Let me know so I can address it. The least paranoid victimist Redditor. How many non-bosses have you run into that have bad breath?